Hello po at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay Wednesday, July 20, 2022. Welcome po sa the stock market today. Ang ating news ay tungkol sa PLDT. And if this is your first time dito sa ating channel, ako po si Ben G. Chodoro, isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007, and I do this report daily. I also report the latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stocks. If you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gustong ipa-review, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at ating ipa-prioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Anything I say sa aking channel ay hindi po financial advice. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating Philippine Stock Exchange ngayong araw, July 20, 2022, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, so ating financial headlines galing po sa BDO Securities. Infrastructure spending up in May. Moody says Philippines most vulnerable to food fuel prices shocks in Asia. SKF says retail sector nears pre-pandemic vacancy rate. Gokongwei-backed GoTime sets third quarter 2022 launch. GoTime is yan po yung digital bank, and the Gokongwei Group has a license for a digital bank. And then TEL supports bill on wider internet coverage. Ito po yung ating main news. So let's go to that. So let's go to the business world, which has that news. PLDT says government should address connectivity in remote areas. Financially unviable areas fall under the purview of the government, according to the PLDT Group, in response to a Senate bill that seeks to reacquire public telecommunications entities and internet service providers to cover all unserved and underserved areas within a 3-year period. Projects in remote or missionary areas, including areas where armed conflict exists, that are not financially viable, are the natural domain of government as provider of basic infrastructure and social services for development and citizens' well-being. PLDT Inc. and Smart Communications Inc. President and Chief Executive Officer Alfredo Espanlillo told Business World in an email reply to questions on Tuesday. PLDT has built extensive connectivity and fiber infrastructure that currently covers 96% of the entire country. Senator Grace Poe Lamizares, Senate Bill number 329, or the Better Internet Act, seeks to require all public telecommunications entities and internet service providers to extend and expand the service coverage of fixed mobile internet service in all unserved and underserved areas within 3 years from effectivity of the measure. Ang sabi ni PLDT, they will continue to partner with government in enhancing connectivity in the Philippines. The proposed measure requires the Department of Information and Communications Technology to identify unserved and underserved areas in the Philippines. The goal is to provide fast, reliable, secure, and affordable internet to Filipinos all over the country. The bill also wants the service providers to adhere to minimum standards for connection, reception, pricing, and billing practices to uphold and protect consumer rights. Okay, so yan po ang ating main news on PLDT and on the proposed bill of Senator po. In the meantime, let's check your comments. And I have one comment here from Isip Roman who asked about interest rates, no, historical interest rates. Thanks for sharing your memory lane in the historical interest rate hikes, sir. Pa-request din Pure Gold and RRHI. Okay po, sige po, gagawin po natin yan. And in addition to that, kasi umabot po ng 45 to 48% noong 1986, just before the EDSA revolution. Kasi yung interest rate hike na yun was because there was massive inflation, and the Philippine economy was in big trouble. So talagang masamang-masama yung Philippine economy natin as a result of the aftermath, of 1983. Yan po yung pag-assassinate kay Ninoy Aquino, and after that it was all downhill. And ito ba yung sinasabi ng marami na golden age ng ating bansa? Hindi po. Yan po ang pinaka-darkest period po natin. Economically, economically and politically. Anyway, so tingnan po natin ngayon ang nangyari sa Philippine Stock Exchange Index. At the PSEI, bumaba siya ng 11.44 points, nasa 62.7480 rather, or 0.18% down. So 2 green candlesticks followed by a red candlestick, and our indicators are still moving downwards. Now, dito naman sa market activity ay 81 companies declined, 103 advanced, 1240 remained unchanged. Yung all-share index natin is up, so almost flat. Wala pang 1 point ang change, But the PSEI is down by 11 points. The sectoral indices ended mixed. The holding companies and properties are in the red, while the financials, industrials, mining, and services ay tumaas. Let's now go to your request. The Isip Roman, Pure Gold, RRHI, then BDO, DMC. Let's check BDO, DMC, ALLHC, and TEL. Yan po ang titingnan natin. Yung top next 4 items. So let's now start with Pure Gold. Okay, merong small bounce ang Pure Gold with an a slightly above average volume, pero maliit lang po ito, gaining 50 centavos to end at 29.05, pero pababa pa rin po ang movement niya, Kasi if we will draw a trend line, parallel channel na lang. So it's still moving downwards, at alam po natin, pagka technical analysis ang pag-uusapan, trend is your friend, di ba? This time, trend is not your friend kasi pababa po siya. Here, ang RSI po natin sa 37, it's bearish. So yung masasabi po natin dito ay yung support nasa 28.62, and the resistance based dito sa ating parallel channel ay nasa 31.76. Yan. So that's Pure Gold. Pero kung fundamental sa mga pag-uusapan natin, tingnan natin si Pure Gold. It's a buy rating with a price of 56, or wow, that's a 96% upside for Pure Gold fundamentally. Then RRHI is next. Okay, wow, RRHI, tumataas siya, ha? So here ay nagkaroon siya ng engulfing green candlestick, although walang volume, ha? So hindi po ito breakout actually. Plus, yung kanyang previous support here, previous resistance rather, ay nandito eh. Yan, so na-break po niya yung resistance, pero ay wala po siyang volume, oh. Pero nag-consolidate po siya, at tumaas yung mga small candlesticks. And here, yesterday, nagkaroon ulit ng green engulfing candlestick. Ano kaya nagko-cause nito? Anong news dito? Tingnan natin. Nagpa-buyback, buyback. Hindi eh. Wala siyang significant news. Maaring market sentiment lang na nagre-recover lang ang economy. Maaari pong ganon. Right now, bullish po siya ha. Kasi ngayon ay nasa, tingnan natin, 3.75% increase, and the current resistance is now here within this area. Yan po, nasa 57.18 ang current resistance po niya. At yung pinaka-support nandito po, the higher support is here at 53.52. So, bullish po siya ha. Bullish po ito. Nasa 70 na po yung RSI or almost overbought. Yan. But at one point, it has reached a 52-week high of 68 pesos. So, on the recovery side na po si RRHI, and it is bullish. And then, kung meron bang news dito, Robinson's Retail Holdings, it's a buy rating with a target price of 76 or a about 40% upside po siya. Yun po, si RRHI. And then BDO, okay, bearish po si BDO. Sideways to bearish po ang kanyang movement. Yung support po nandito, nasa 111. But right now, all our three indicators are above, meaning nasa pababa po yung kanyang trend. No? And at one point, it has reached this resistance level here, nasa 133. But after that, ay dire-diretso na po pababa si BDO. Pero BDO being an index stock and a leader in the financial sector is a good stock at magre-recover po yan. So, ang RSI po niya nasa 45.85, which is also bearish. Yan po ang aking take for BDO. Then, DMC. Ay, naku, tumataas si DMC ha. Bakit kaya? Tingnan natin, maaaring market sentiment lang po ito, no? Pero meron po siyang breakout po dito dahil yung previous RSI po niya or previous support is here at 9 pesos. Nasa 9.31 na po. And it has broken that support. And there is volume ha. Yan po. May volume po siya. And the next resistance level is, actually this is resistance level already. Nandyan sa 9.31. And tignan pa natin kung meron pang mas higher. There's another one at 9.69. But this is just one candlestick. One candlestick lang po yan. Nasa 9.60 po yung next resistance level. So it's bullish and it's moving upwards. So ang ibig sabihin lang po nito ay meron po siyang breakout and there is a possibility of a consolidation after a breakout or a continuation. Yan po ang aking sasabi sa DMC. And then, after DMC, si ALLHC naman tayo. Yan, may recovery sa ALLHC. But it's still bearish, no? It's still bearish. So, draw nga tayo ng parallel. Trend line na lang siguro. Let's try to draw a trend line. So, hindi po ito falling wedge, no? It's more of a parallel channel. Actually, kung falling wedge yan, dapat medyo skewed ng konti pag ganyan eh. Dahil nandito yung mga candlestick. Bullish po yun. Ito hindi eh. Parallel channel po ito. So, ang masasabi ko lang dito ay yung upper portion would form our resistance at 330 while the lower one would be at 266. Yan po ang pinaka-support po natin. and it continues to be bearish. RSI is bearish at 42. Finally, we have TEL. Si TEL, naku, 1669. Napakababa nito. So, the previous support is here. Nasa 1685 pero mas mababa na po sa support area. And the next lower support, nandito po sa 1618. So, it continues to move downwards based on our indicators, no? Tapos RSI is napakababa, 39, ano? Pero fundamentally PLDT ay nasa 2290, yan po yung presyo niya, or about a 38% to 39% upside if you are a long-term investor. Okay, yan po ang ating report sa stock market ika-20 ng Hulyo 2022. Ito po si Benji Chitara nagpapaalala. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay at hanggang sa muli. Stay safe. God bless. Bye for now.